Hello, welcome to the three sci-fi enjoyers in suitable living spaces. Today, I just want to thank our sponsors, Type V3, the YouTube channel. If you guys want reviews for toys pre-2021, use the promo code FREEVINCE for 20% off your order. I don't know what we're shipping yet. Anyway, how's it going, guys?
Wow.
There's a lot to digest there. Did you say three TIE fighters? Is that what you?
Sure, why not? Dude, I had to look back on your YouTube channel to see how in the last video you posted. You posted something 2
God.
years ago.
Has it been 2 years? Yeah, I think my last video there says I'm back.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. And I'm like, he's not. Literally, there's no other video after that, which made it even funnier.
I know.
Oh my word!
I get comments
What a
daily
clickbait
on that video being like, "What a troll." And I'm like, dude, it's been like 2 years. Like, get over it.
Oh, it's like that. You guys remember that one channel, Community Channel? It was like the Australian girl.
Yeah.
They're always just like, man, I wonder when she's ever gonna come back. Still to this day. Yeah. So what's up, guys?
Well, first of all, you're blaming on Vince, and who do we have here with us this week?
We have the producer of the show.
Oh yeah, TJ's here.
Heck,
Oh wow, and he has a mic. Wow,
I know this
Oh
is
my
very
God.
different.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's
Don't
yeah,
expect
this
much,
is-
guys.
No. This is gonna be the most epic episode.
I do love how like we lose one and we're slowly gaining back. We get 2 more people back on this show.
Who's two? Oh, hey, as Soletta said from Gundam Witch of Mercury, what is it? Move forward, gain 2.
Oh,
what it
that's
is.
right. That's right.
That's
Good
right.
call. Good call.
Good call. I hope you finish that show. and I
No,
hope I
I'm
get to
not.
hear about
I'm
it.
on episode like 6 right now.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Yeah.
stuff gets serious around then.
It does. So like I don't want to like say anything yet, but
Okay.
I'm hopefully gonna finish it soon. We'll see. It depends on how busy I get with other things.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, but like I think okay, before we go anywhere with today's topic, we have to talk about that Fast 10 trailer.
Oh my word. This is for
I
Anthony.
did not see this.
You didn't see the Fast 10 trailer?
No.
Oof. It's Vince from yesterday.
it
didn't
good?
see it.
Dude, it's family.
It's,
Oh god damn.
Okay, that trailer is definitely one of the trailers of all time.
Oh my god, is it ever? TJ,
I-
the villain is Jason Momoa.
But they
Heck, how'd they
superimpose them on
explain
every
this?
other scene from the past. Like you
like
remember
explain that
scene-
he's been around this whole time. Is that
Yeah,
they,
so you-
they did a Jason Statham with them. So like he shows
Oh,
up in
God.
5.
Yeah, you remember 5 when they pulled the safe? He just walks out of where the safe used to be. And he's like, I was here. It's like, no, you weren't, bro.
It's ridiculous.
It's unreal.
I'm gonna
and-
watch
and-
it.
Honestly, if somebody should count how many times they say family in that trailer.
Yeah, I know. And I think you told me yesterday how like one of the comments is this is all about Dom's family killing other families or something.
Yeah, it's basically Dom's family putting other families in danger to save his own family.
Yeah, that's the
AKA
trailer.
everybody else on the road, and you know what I mean. And it just
Yeah.
gets worse. It's just so much action and just so ridiculous. It's so crazy.
So I heard 2 rumors about this movie.
Okay.
I heard they're gonna bring Gal Gadot back from the dead
Oh,
of
God.
course.
somehow to
Why
put her
not?
in there.
I mean, they
But,
brought Han back.
Yeah, but the other one I heard is they're gonna bring Brian back.
Ooh.
Okay,
that-
so I didn't realize that Universal Studios was going to go into necromancy, but hey, what do you do? What do you mean? How are they going to bring him back?
Because so you know how like in I think it's Fast 7, they used his
Oh,
brothers and they like
that's right.
superimpose his face. So
Right,
but like technology has moved on. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to
The deepfake
deepfakes
stuff? Yeah.
and like AI composure on voices. So they're like they might just bring him back and then actually kill him in universe.
What the?
What?
This sounds.
It's funny because
epic.
Mia's back too, right? So
yeah,
like,
but she showed up. She was in the other one too. She was in the previous one.
yeah, but she's in this trailer. So
Yeah.
basically, she's having all these adventures around, and you just assume Brian's just chilling at home.
Babysitting,
Yeah,
yeah.
taking care of the kid.
But I think they kind of had to bring his character, like they had to mention his character at some point because this is the last one, right? And if they
Is it
didn't,
actually the last one?
well, that's what they're saying. This is the end of the saga.
There's no way.
This better be the end of the saga.
There's no way
Wait.
this is the last one.
John Cena's still in this movie?
Yes,
Yeah, he's the
They ha-
brother,
I think they have every single character in it.
except The Rock. But I feel like that's also
Huh.
like he's gonna show up still at some point.
Of course, yeah, definitely, because he's part of the half of Hobbs, right? Is
Yeah,
it
but
Calvin and
yeah,
Hobbes? Is that what it's called?
yeah, that's the one. But you
No,
know
it's
how
not. What was it actually? Shaw.
yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Calvin and Hobbes is the tiger and the kid, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely it.
Yeah.
But you know
I
how
thought that was actually the title.
oh. But you remember how like Vin Diesel and The Rock in real life have that beef,
Oh, that beef. Right.
right? So like that's why I don't know. I don't know.
So
I
after
don't know.
watching this trailer, you know what? I kept getting recommended in my YouTube.
Tell me.
I kept getting recommended Chronicles of Riddick. Remember that movie?
Oh, Vin
That's a
Diesel, yeah,
great
with
movie.
the dark.
Dude, I love that
yeah,
movie.
yeah. That's a good film. Yeah.
I
They
just didn't.
Did they have a sequel or was it a video game?
No,
that
was a sequel to Pitch
Oh,
Black.
What was
Two Pitch Black.
that's the first
Yes.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. And they're like, well, I guess the guy with the weird eyes is way more interesting than anybody else. I just forgot. Do you guys remember that scene where he is tied up and he like spins himself up the rope and then
Yeah.
falls down? Oh man,
Yeah.
that
To break
Or-
it or break
and
himself free.
yeah, exactly. And do you remember that at the end of that he like becomes the king of a planet or something? I forgot
No,
about that. part.
I haven't watched that since
Whoa.
like the mid 2000s.
He like kills the bad guy, and then his love interest dies, so he like leans on the throne and sits there with like his hands over his head, like he's like trying to take a break. But then it's him actually like on the throne. I was like, oh, cool. Like I was like, man, I forgot about this movie. I like this movie.
There's
It is
only
a
two,
movie.
right?
There was one more, I think, after 2014.
Hmm.
Oh,
I forget what it was called.
Oh yeah, you're right. They did like come back to it. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
liking
whatever.
that movie as a kid.
But yeah, Fast 10.
But
It's
so-
a thing.
So we're gonna go see it, yeah?
I guess we have to. This is the last one. We saw the previous 9. How are we going to stop now?
yeah, you're right.
Wow, I just when you say it like that,
I know.
when you put it that way, I don't know about that.
I know.
9 of them we went through. Oh my word!
Well, I know you 10 because if you saw Sean Hobbs, that was a side
I actually
story.
don't think I saw Sean Hobbs,
Same.
I think only Anthony saw that one.
but that's the one where they fight Idris Elba, right?
Yeah, Black Superman.
Is that actually what it is?
That's he literally says that in the movie. I'm
Yeah.
Black Superman.
Interesting, because
You
they're like
sound
he's like
conflicted.
super powered, right?
Yeah,
And at the end they fight with sticks and stones against guns, right?
something like that. But then I think they have guns there anyway. I don't know.
Interesting. Did you
Yeah.
see the part of the trailer where he was being towed by 2 helicopters and he jumps off the ramp and then the 2 helicopters smash together?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
ridiculous.
the lines form an X, and then it cuts to Fast 10.
I'm sorry. Wait, it does?
Wait.
Hold up. Give me 1 second here. sir.
I
Okay,
just
maybe-
watched
maybe it's not that smooth, but like that's what I saw. Because like you know how he has the 2 lines connected, right? And like
Yeah.
when he's driving, it's clearly an X, and then I don't know, it goes Fast 10. But yeah,
Interesting.
the trailer is pretty. It's pretty nutty. The trailer, like all the stuff that happens.
They drive in an X pattern?
No, the cables that are connected to his car, like they come in like a V, and then I don't know. I think the closer they come, I don't
Are
know.
you just looking for X's anywhere possible?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the symbolism.
Well, it just goes to show like you love Final Fantasy X, so
Yeah,
this is the 10th installment.
That's it. That's
Right,
the
right,
one.
right,
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Mhm.
I just remember the last time we saw it with Anthony, we were just raising our hands half the time, like, what is going on?
Yeah, I know. I think I didn't know what to think.
They even put Charlize Theron in here? Man.
They brought everyone
She
back. Like,
died.
yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Who's the old lady again?
Oh, Helen Mirren?
That's the one. Yeah.
Was she
was the
Hobbs's
broker.
mom? Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah. No, I think that was Hobbs' mom.
What? Well, while I was looking for the trailer, apparently a new Guardians of the Galaxy trailer dropped while we were talking.
Oh,
Sweet.
sick. Cool.
I don't know what it's about, but could be promising.
I think it's about Drax dying.
oh, really? What?
I think it's
Actually?
about I think it's about Rocket Raccoon dying.
Is a Rocket Raccoon movie?
I don't know. I think that series is dead.
Are you guys gonna go see Quantumania?
Yeah,
I'd like
Yeah.
to.
Me too.
I'd love to.
Me too. But we're more excited for Fast 10, right?
Sure.
I'm
Excitement's
winking.
a strong word.
It's definitely one of the movies.
Yeah, yes. I'm more excited for Rise of the Beasts. Okay.
Oh,
But, like-
yeah.
Do you think that they're leaning on the family thing because of all the memes?
Yes.
Can we really fault them for that? They're just genius, right?
At this point, it's $1 billion franchise, and they're driving like a theme is family, and there's nothing more wholesome than that. So they
Did you-
got to do it.
Did you guys read some of the comments in the YouTube?
Yeah,
No.
they're ridiculous.
So can I just read a few here?
Yeah.
Love the part when Dom raised his swords at the gate of Mordor and whispered "for family" before charging into Sauron's army. Truly inspiring. Yeah, yeah. It's just insane. Oh man, it's just this movie's gonna either flop or just be one of the biggest hits this summer.
I
When
don't
is it
think
coming out?
May, but I think it's too big to fail.
It's too big to fail for sure.
It's too big to fail.
Oh,
Speaking of comments, did you want to read some comments on our YouTube channel?
okay, from our last one.
Yeah. You know, our good friend, where is the what if the what is in why, definitely has been consistent on his commenting, because he writes in and he says, "Hey guys, in lieu of asking a question this week, I decided to go back to the very first episode of this show and write down all the things that caught my attention. So here are my show notes for the episode 1 that dropped on Thursday, December 30th, 2010. So
What the heck?
This man went back,
Whoa.
what is that, 13? No, yeah, like 12 years. And he went to go and let's see what he thinks. He says, Vince breaks down the show's format. It'll be split into 4 parts: what we're up to, media club, news, and the untitled last segment that didn't make the cut in the end.
Yeah, it's called the outro.
Yeah. A couple notes here. The Uncharted movie got announced. It should be out in a couple years. Oh my.
Wow, that was
Oh my God, that was
a
10
long
years
time
ago.
ago.
Yeah, but the Uncharted movie actually came out like last year, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anthony playing with his meat. I mean, Super Meat Boy. Blaven is playing Final Fantasy VIII, currently on disc 2. I believe he said he hadn't ever finished this game until this week's episode, so I guess he didn't complete this playthrough either.
Wow, this is
Oh,
humbling to say the
that's
least.
great.
13 years.
How on brand.
Oh my word.
Anthony's 60 gig OG PS triple got the yellow light, and if I recall correctly, he repaired it by himself by putting it in the oven last year.
Oh, he did do that.
He did. Anthony did do that because he didn't have a heat gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
And last is the game of the year for 2010, and for everybody, TJ picked Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Anthony's was the original,
Wait.
yeah. Anthony's was the original Bayonetta. Blaven had StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty,
Hell yeah.
and I picked Mass Effect
Jeez.
2.
Oh
Wow.
my word. Thank you for that.
What a blast to the past.
That was an amazing recap. Thank you. I can't believe you listened to us. What did we sound like back then?
I don't know. It was awful because I remember we just sat around a Yeti mic, right?
Hell yeah.
And I think back then the show was like 3.5 hours.
They were long.
It was a
Yeah.
long one.
Definitely we weren't fans of brevity.
No, absolutely not. Actually, since you guys are here, did we get your? Yeah, we got your game. TJ, what was your game of the year last year?
Mine was Marvel Snap, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
yours
it have
was-
to have come out last year?
That's the whole point. Yes.
Oof.
He's like, I didn't play any games last year.
To be honest, I think the only game I remember playing from last year was Rise, Sunbreak,
Really? You didn't play Pokemon?
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that was last year.
I know what TJ's is this year. It's Forspoken.
Oh,
Oh man,
jeez.
I did not even buy that. No, right now it's Harry Potter. I think
Oh,
last year's, I guess it would have to be Pokemon because Rise was very upsetting.
Oh, okay.
Ha! Ha! Save my money.
But I would have just chosen God of War, the first one,
Oh,
because I just played it last year.
Oh, and you haven't played the second one yet, right?
No, I'm waiting for that to
Okay.
go on sale.
Yeah, that's a great game. Okay, cool. Since we're here, Paul Chu has come in with a question to chew on.
No, love it.
So let's actually, he's got more than a question. He's got
Okay.
a wall of text to get through.
He's got a solid commentary on the state
Yes.
of affairs.
Yes, he does. Paul Chu writes, "Oh damn, 2 nerds in a bedroom is back already. I wasn't
See, it's catching
expecting
on.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this short of a hiatus, but I'm glad you're all back already. I guess I'll send
All of
over a
us.
couple questions to make up for my gap last week. First questions are for Blaven, but they will relate later. Having started listening to the show after Blaven was no longer a featured cast member, most of my knowledge of him is from Legend or or from the TNIAB YouTube videos from way back. When did you leave, actually? What year was that?
I don't know, actually. Was it like 2015? I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, God,
Well,
I'm immortalized.
Blaven, I
Oh.
saw that you used to do magic,
Oh yes.
as in practical.
Yes.
Do you still do it? Do you still do it, or have you moved on to different hobbies since then? I
Oh,
haven't
gosh,
heard
he
you
knows
talk
about
about it in your occasional guest star appearances, but apparently you used to love it enough that you convinced Vince and Anthony to attempt doing magic tricks for strangers in the mall.
Oh my god, I
s-
remember that.
Side note, it wasn't a mall. We were at a university.
Yes, the university's dining hall or whatever.
Yeah. So do you want to answer his first question? Do you still do magic? I think
Yeah, I practice here and there. Although I don't give it as much attention as I should. I have a whole course here that I bought. It's called Card College. I bought all the books, but I haven't gotten through it. So, as you know, my life always goes up and down with the hobbies that I have. But I do have three very tricks that I'm very, I guess, adept at, and I use that basically anywhere I go. Which is the three that I showed Anthony's family when I was at his going away party. So I guess that to me is like I'm kind of like have the and I think it's a bit of a coping mechanism to say that I don't think I need to have that many tricks because then I'll do all of them terribly. So I really focus on just three of them because I think that that's a good number. But that's just me coping for not practicing, you know.
Okay.
So, but I would like to get back into it and such. It definitely it's very hard because I can't just randomly walk up to you and be like, oh man, what's this pack of cards doing here? And then do something, you know. So maybe I should try like corn magic or something.
You could do that.
I really could do that. Just like whenever I go anywhere, I'm like, oh, what's this guitar doing here?
Absolutely. Just play it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, moving on. Additionally, I saw that you used to prefer tally-ho playing cards. I assume this was for your worker decks. What was it about the tally-ho cards that you liked? Would these still be your card of choice if you had to choose? Genuinely curious here, as I also used to do magic and sleight of hand in high school, and I'm currently a playing card collector. I currently have over 150 custom decks in my collection.
Wow.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
150.
That's a lot, actually. I only have
Yeah.
a few in my collection, and then I stopped buying it because I was spending way too much money.
Yeah, so are tally-ho still the preferred choice of our resident
Yes,
magician?
I think so. The reason I like them is because the backs, they look different, obviously, than the ones like Bicycle that everybody knows, and I just like how they look with the circle and everything. There's also one pattern that had sort of like like a sun looking thing with four corners with circles on them. I like those ones too. I don't know if you can search up tally-ho card backs, but you'll see what I mean. I just think that they look really cool, and also a lot of people don't recognize tally-ho, so they feel like it's more magical. I know that's just subjective, but definitely if I'm doing something for other people, I would prefer to use Bicycle because people kind of trust Bicycle cards because to them it's what I would say the most common type of cards, the most common ones that everybody's seen. A lot of people actually know the backs of Bicycle cards. Like as soon as you show them, like, hey, do you know? I've asked people like, do you know what brand these are? And they would know that it's Bicycle. Another thing I used to use was B playing cards. You guys remember B playing cards?
B
Like
playing cards?
BEE?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I know.
If you
B.
look it up,
think so.
you know where they use these, right?
The casino.
The casino?
That's right, and it's really good for Magic because the backs are they easily flush together. And
I was gonna say, yeah,
it's like an
These
optical illusion, right?
ones,
Yeah,
okay.
they mess with your eyes. Yeah.
They mess with your eyes, and it's also when you can get them cheap if you want like a worker deck from the casino because they punch holes through them once they use them.
Yeah,
So
I
if
know.
they-
I used to have like mountains of the punched ones.
Yes, exactly. So you could use that. But I guess for to answer Paul's question, if I were doing magic for normal people, as in like people I don't know, I would be using Bicycle. But for my own practice and for performing for my friends, I use tally-hos.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How fancy.
How fancy. Oh, so fancy.
Okay, now for the real question for the
Oh,
full
God.
group.
Oh, God.
I'm writing this assuming that Blaven is no longer into magic. Well, you're wrong. He is.
Yeah.
What are some hobbies from your past that you used to really be into that you no longer participate in? What is it that caused you to get out of that hobby? Do you look back on it fondly and kind of miss it, or are you happy to be out of it? If applicable, can you go back as far as your childhood hobbies, or you could just focus on the recent ones if you'd prefer?
Oh, boy. Vince, you want to take this one?
You want me to start?
I want you to start.
Okay. I guess.
For reviews.
Yo, yeah. I gave up. I used to look fondly back on YouTube
Yeah.
because like YouTube was fun, right? You have a small community, you put out a video, and you kind of just put your opinion out there, and then like I remember hunting down toys or building Gundams, and it was fun to be part of that community aspect. But it was also just a huge time sink. Like you come to realize, and this is like with any hobby, right? Like you only have so many hours in a day, so YouTube unfortunately takes a lot of time, especially if you're into like video editing and whatnot. And it also became hugely expensive because the more and more I got exposed to stuff, I couldn't just stay in the like, oh, this is the cheap, cool stuff. You get exposed to like the expensive things, and then you're like, well, I obviously got to try that, and then you're like, oh, I like this. Let's keep going up the ladder, and then you're just in a hole of buying a lot of expensive stuff. And like the YouTube thing doesn't really make you money. Like I made money on the platform, but I wouldn't say like it was ever enough to offset how much I was putting out just to experience things, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's cool. I think if I didn't have a like a full-time job, I might go back to doing that just for fun, but then I wouldn't have money. So that's definitely not gonna happen.
Yeah, money is definitely useful
Absolutely.
for
I never
staying
realized
alive.
that. Yeah, but you know the thing is like because I've been because I've been so separated from it now,
Mhm.
I don't have any motivation to go back to it. At least not in the sense of like recording a video and putting out somewhere. I still think the core hobby of like building a kit is cool or like buying Lego is nice, but
Man, I heard you say just now building a kid. I'm like, that's not how that works, but
no, a
it's
kit,
kit. You
like
said kit, right? Yeah.
yeah, a model kit. Yeah, I think that's still nice, but like I don't know if I would go out of my way to record a video about something. But you never know.
I mean, didn't that guy from Mythbusters make a kit? He made a Gundam, right?
Oh,
Adam
he did.
Savage? Yeah, he did.
Adam
He
Savage,
built
yeah.
the Perfect Grade Extreme RX-78, I think. Yeah, it was pretty
Yes,
cool.
that's right.
Yeah, I watched that video. That was really neat. But I think it was like it's his whole team of people like brings him stuff like that. Like I don't think he goes out by himself to look at
I
that,
see.
right? So
I see. Did you see the trend that people had of the camera on? It's like they do the quick cuts of like the person building a kit where they would like cut it with the cutters, like tick, 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 tick. It's like
yeah,
ASMR kind
Oh
of thing.
yeah.
yeah.
Were you around for that time, or was that
Yeah,
just
yeah,
after
that
your time?
yeah, no, I was there, but like that takes forever.
I heard it takes a
And
very
then
long time.
and then some people do it with the still animation so that like the pieces slide and assemble themselves together.
Oh
Uh-huh.
man.
And so like but it's just yeah, it's still framework and it's just it does take a long time.
Dang. So it's much
Yeah.
more effort than I think it is, huh?
Yeah. Like it's one of those things if you have a very particular mindset, like you like being very tedious and meticulous, then yeah, absolutely. But I'm not that way, so it's
Did you
not
still have all
really.
your tools?
Yeah, no, actually, like I still build stuff. Like, and I actually I will say I have spent more money in terms of buying like organizers and nicer tools, so that when I do have like the urge to build something, it's easy for me to just bring it out and then plop it on a desk and get going and then put it away.
Interesting.
But like, I
Interesting.
don't ever have the urge to film something or like tell somebody my opinions on it anymore.
Because you're not into it.
I think I just do it to have fun. Like if I think before I used to look at that kind of stuff and try to be very what do you call it? Not necessarily technical, but critical of like the product in hand. And I think you should be with anything you spend money on, right? Like you should be like,
Right.
is this really worth what I put my money out for? But now it's like, well, so what if he can't bend his leg super super far anymore? Whatever. I thought it was fun putting it together and it looks cool on the shelf. Neat.
Do you still buy kits right now?
I don't buy a lot. I'll buy like one if there's one that's really cool. Like I actually last year one of the listeners actually sent me a kit that I really wanted. It's Tall Geese, but it's Tall
Whoa.
Geese 3 and he
Ooh.
has Gundam Wing 0 EW's wings on him. It's like
What?
it's a combo. Yeah. And it's so cool and I really want to build it, but the thing is like if I build it, I really want to like go all out and paint it. And so it's kind of just sitting there until I'm ready to do that.
Ah.
If you build it, they will come.
Yes.
Interesting.
I do still like I don't know. Sometimes I feel guilty now when it's like I built something and I'm like, oh, I didn't make a video. Like sometimes that feeling pops in and I'm like,
Ooh,
I shouldn't.
that's interesting.
I shouldn't feel guilty about this. I should be just doing it for my own enjoyment now, right?
Interesting. And you feel guilty as in you're not contributing to the community or you're not making profit? Like what is it that
No,
where does
I
that
think
come from?
no, I think it's just like muscle memory, right? Like you're so used to doing something.
Right.
and then like, oh, how come I'm not filming myself do this? Right? Because like so much of my interaction with that hobby was with a camera, and now it's
Right.
just it's not there. So it's like you feel like you're missing a step, right? Like, but you're not really missing a step. It's just like I don't know. What's that? What's that? That thing that soldiers get when they like lose a limb, but then they feel like they're
Phantom
living-
limb syndrome.
Yeah, like that, but it's
Are
with
you
a camera.
So so just let me get this straight here. You're comparing not filming yourself build a toy to phantom limb syndrome.
Hell yeah,
All right,
doubling
you heard
down.
it, you heard it here first, everybody.
Okay, but yeah, that's enough of that.
Yeah, I hope that's enough of that. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
absolutely.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, that makes sense though. I see what you mean. Like it used to be probably very automatic for you, right?
Yeah, like everything. So,
Yeah.
anyways, TJ, old hobbies you've
up?
given up, you want to go back to, never want to see again.
Old hobbies.
Never want to see again. Is that what it is?
No, it's just whatever. Like, how do you feel about those old hobbies? Like, is it nostalgic for you? Is it like I'm glad I'm out of it. Like, I'm glad I put that behind me.
Old hobbies. I don't think I ever had like an actual hobby. How about puzzles?
What do you mean?
You know
I sounded so
those.
concerned. What do you mean?
Like, are we talking about
You know
like those
those-
3,000 piece puzzles or like those like?
No, not like jigsaw puzzles. You know those like die cast things that you have to take apart and then
Oh,
figure out how
yeah,
to put them back
yeah.
together again?
Yeah.
I guess I was into those for a while. But like the ones that I really wanted to get into, all of them cost like hundreds of dollars to up towards like thousands.
So
Yeah,
you just solve them,
Yeah,
but once you solve them, then it's
that's it.
yeah, fair.
So I gave up on that because like yeah, it's fun in the moment, but then after you do it, it's just sitting there.
True.
Okay, all right.
But like that's
But
everything.
yeah,
No?
some of them are really cool though because like there's this guy I watch on YouTube and basically I just watch him now because he buys all the expensive stuff and he just solves them. So I just live through him. But
Is
basically
it
like
is it Type V3?
no, I can't remember his name. It'll come
Okay,
to me eventually. But
right.
anyways, but he's yeah, so like he buys all these like really expensive puzzles that are like artisanally made and then he
Artisanal.
just yeah, like they're handcrafted by people.
Wow.
Like they're not mass produced really.
Mm.
So like he just solves them.
Oh,
But like some of
interesting.
them, the mechanisms they use in these things are really crazy. Like one of the puzzles he did was, what was it? It's like it just looks like a cylinder, but inside there's like a bearing, and there's also a maze that you have to guide it through.
I'm sorry, a maze? Wow.
Yeah.
Maze?
But you can't see it, so you kind of just
Feel for it?
like essentially yeah.
This is
Huh.
sounding
'Cause, like,
wild.
I know, because like there's the maze has like traps,
What?
which obviously you can't
What?
see, but like yeah, so like you have to guide it through the maze, and when you get to the end of the maze, you can pull out like there's like a middle piece for the cylinder. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
It sounds
Think-
confusing.
Think of do you remember those what is it called? Push pops?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine it's that.
Wait, did you say push pop as in like the candy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so imagine it's that. To get the push pop out, you have like to get it fully out so you can eat it. You have to guide this bearing through this invisible maze that you can't see, which has traps. If you fall into a trap, you won't be able to pull the push pop out anymore. You have to reset it by pushing it all the way back in and starting from the beginning.
Oh my
Whoa.
god. So like because you can't see it, is it all done on hand feel?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh
Like, The way he solved it was he would go through it and he would kind of just draw it out on paper.
yo, that's next level.
Yeah, but
Huh.
he like solves puzzles like that, and I find it interesting.
No,
So
it's
I
not
could-
ha-
I
Wow.
understand why it's intriguing. Like I get it. But it's
Yeah.
also just if it were me, I'd be so infuriated. I'd be like, what is going on?
Oh man, it's just so
So
cool.
it's done not by it's just hand feel, right? Not mouth feel, not umami, right?
No,
Certainly
Yeah,
not.
Not at
certainly
all.
not. Okay,
Not at
just
all.
making sure. I'm just you listen. Just trying to.
Wow.
Oh man,
I
certain
guess
mouth
that would
feel,
be the
you'll say.
closest thing I had to a hobby,
Okay.
I
Okay.
never
other than
no, I-
video games. But I'm still playing video games.
Okay,
I've
but like
never-
maybe that's a hobby, but like was there anything you like had an interest in collecting or something that maybe you're like, maybe not anymore?
Oh, it was those puzzles.
Okay, cool.
And then it
Huh.
just got too expensive.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, it's very
I actually
expensive.
never knew you had that interest.
I
did.
knew
I
you
used
like
to have a bunch of
puzzles.
them.
Yeah, I knew you like puzzle. I didn't realize like you like that level though, where it just became insanity.
Oh,
Oh,
fair enough.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I was really into them. I just couldn't justify buying them.
Yeah, like I think I feel the same way about Lego sometimes because like
Yeah,
Lego's super cool, but then
I
it's also
know.
really expensive.
It just got expensive, no?
Yeah, I think like the more
Yeah.
licenses they picked up, because I guess if you buy like just like creator sets or like unbranded, unlicensed sets, I wouldn't say they're cheap, but they're definitely more approachable than say if you want to buy a Star Wars set or a I don't know Marvel superhero set.
Wait, what are they called? Creator sets?
Yeah, that's just like Lego's basic line creator.
Huh.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that they had the something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember the YouTube channel. It's Chris Ramsey.
Chris Ramsey.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's also a magician, or he does magic.
Wow.
That explains a lot, actually.
Okay. I
Yeah.
guess you need that good hand feel.
That umami feel. You know?
Yeah, to get the good sleight of hand. I get it. All right. Fair enough.
Interesting.
That's really cool.
Interesting. I never knew you had that hobby. Interesting. So, do you still have some to this day?
I actually just got rid of all of them
Oh,
because
what?
like I said, like you would do them and then they kind of just sit around.
Yeah, but I mean, oh,
Yeah.
I guess that's a shame.
Yeah, it's okay. I can just buy more
I can
if
just
I
buy
really
more.
want to.
Oh,
Kind of
man.
defeats.
Oh,
It kind of defeats the
man.
purpose of
I know.
Kind of defeats the purpose of saving, right?
No.
No, no, no.
But
You're hilarious.
what's a hobby that
So
you've
there's
yes?
two, but one that I've come back to. So I
Okay.
don't know if it counts. It was always been like combat sports. They
Yeah.
always wanted to box or do jiu-jitsu. But the biggest barrier to entry for me back in the day when I was in high school and university was money. It actually is very expensive to join these kind of gyms.
I think any sport is expensive.
Yeah, and that's what I noticed, honestly, that it was expensive for me. Thinking maybe this is just me, making excuses. But let's try and say that this was a legitimate concern for me. But it was because I didn't have enough money to pay for these things. And you know what else I had a problem with as well? The laundry situation.
What do you mean?
Like
Ah,
because you're training multiple times a week and you're using a gi top and you don't really want to use the same one all the time.
Yeah.
It actually is a lot of laundry. And so
Oh. Yeah.
my family, it's just my mom's doing the laundry. I don't really want to have to put them through that all the time. But now, whenever I train, I do my laundry on Saturdays and I bring all four geese to the laundromat and I do them all so it doesn't blow out our washer here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and also now I have money to pay for the, what is it? To pay for the, like the fees to go to the gym. But in all honesty, if I didn't do anything else with my life and just did combat sports, I think I could have done it. But I don't think I was willing to do that when I was, in university and high school. I still wanted to do other things. I still wanted to buy games and stuff like that, right? But if I was able to have more discipline and do that, yeah, I would have just been able to do that. The same thing happened with gymnastics as well, right? I joined uh, not the team,
right.
but like we did gymnastics in university. TJ and I actually both used to go to the gymnastics for the university team, and then I kind of fell off that because again, I have to go to the Burlington. But I think the the biggest hobby that I think a lot of people know me for, but that I stopped doing was actually Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah. I forgot you're Mr. Pro
Right.
Tour.
Heck yeah.
I
And
forgot
that also,
about that.
how could you forget? That was like 5 years of my
I
life.
remember you would go to all those things. Oh, that's
I would go to
right.
all the
Yeah.
tournaments. That's right. The
Yeah.
biggest thing though is that recently I went back and participated in a pre-release tournament. So
Okay.
before a set releases, you can play at a pre-release. So it's a week before the official release of the set,
Yeah. Okay. Makes
and
sense.
they have these things called sealed tournaments. So you just get 6 packs, and you would make a deck from all six all the cards you open from there. I think 14 cards a pack or something, right? New set I haven't played in
Yep.
over how many X years, long time, right? And I get there, I didn't even read the cards either. I only have the cursory glance to what's in the set.
Mm.
So I get there, and actually Anthony came with me, and we play. And I open up my packs, and I don't know if you know how it works in Magic packs, but every pack has a chance to only have one rare and above. So whatever rare you get, that's what you get. And there's like 3 uncommons, and then the rest are commons, right?
Yeah.
4 out of my 6 packs had rares that were basically unplayable. They were resources, like lands. Like they were good if you were trying to collect the set, but not good if you're trying to play. So I was already off on a bad foot there building my deck. And so I built the deck to my best of my ability and what I remember. And guess how I went?
Amazing.
Yeah, so you think? What about you, TJ? What do you think? How do you think I did in this tournament?
Was this your first one?
This is my first one in what, 5 years?
Oh, I'm
Long
gonna say
time.
you crushed everybody.
Bro, I went 5-0 undefeated, bro.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And then it was
Still
funny
got
because I brought my Pro Tour back,
Oh God.
no.
set it on the table, yeah, whatever.
You
And
know, like, he's like, let me just whip out my dick.
This guy.
yeah, so Anthony was dying, right? Because I beat this one player who's had a card in his deck that is unbeatable, but he was very greedy and he built basically in the Magic cards. I know there's the 5 colors, right? Do you guys remember this? White,
Yeah.
blue, black, red, green. Usually in constructed decks, you want to kind of keep it to minimum of 2, maybe a little bit into a third one, just because it's consistency wise, right?
Yeah.
He's got built a 4-color deck, right?
Nice.
So basically, I didn't beat him
Ambitious.
with yeah, exactly. I didn't beat him by actually overpowering him. I just beat him because I could cast my stuff and he couldn't, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? Because he was always waiting. He was like, "Oh, I just needed the 1 blue." I'm like, "Yeah, the percentage is low. The chance is pretty low of you getting that 1 blue." But anyway, that's besides the point. So anyway, he came up to talk to the owner, Pat, which is a friend of mine. Shout out to Board Game Central there. He's like, "Oh, don't you know Blaven's a former Pro Tour competitor?" And then the guy's
Oh,
like,
God.
"Oh man, that I never had a chance." And he's like, "Blaven, you can't come into my store and just sandbag and beat everybody and never come back." And I just got roasted all night long about how I'm just smurfing on people. And
Yeah.
at the end, though, I did everybody's service. I got all the packs and I just handed them out to the peasants,
Wow.
And by peasants, I mean Anthony.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I gave him all my winnings.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's been I still remember those days fondly of doing Magic the Gathering, traveling with everybody and playing games and getting upset and the joys of winning. It was kind of my combat
Getting
sports.
upset.
Hey man, there's some times that it just gets to you.
Yeah, for sure. So you would never go back? You don't want to go back?
No, I don't think so. They kind of are like kind of poo-pooing the competitive scene. They even canceled the Pro Tour. It's not around anymore. And I heard that
really?
they're bringing it back this year. Yeah. So their big focus now is on Commander, which our friend Anthony loves.
Right.
100 card deck, 1 card each. Basically, people try to combo off on each other before the other person, and I'm not about that.
Sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, but it's multiple people, so like 4 of us can
Oh,
play together,
right.
right? And then you have to like manage politics. You have to try and convince other people to attack a certain person while you sneakily set up yours. But I don't really have the aptitude for that. Not really have the patience for that kind of stuff. So I just want to play 1v1, try hard, sweat mode.
If that's what you want, okay.
Exactly. That's what I want. I want to play like I'm trying to get the chicken dinner on a ranked. What is it? Fortnite.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying, boys? Where we dropping?
Wow. Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing up all our crushed hopes and dreams, but whatever we do for content,
I guess if that's how you want to look at it, then yeah, for sure.
I wish all my friends.
Oh boy. So what else be going on this week, guys?
Well, I heard you guys were playing a certain game that is under a lot of hot water right now.
What are you
But-
talking about?
Well, you know the whole thing where if you support the game, you support J.K. Rowling, yada yada.
Oh, clearly I'm a
Oh.
transphobe. Yes, yeah,
Oh,
of course.
okay, I didn't want to go out and say it, but here you are. So, yeah, how has this game been treating you? Actually, before we start this is talking about Harry Potter Legacy. I do have a little Harry Potter quiz
Okay.
All right.
to see how good you are.
Let me
At
just pull up
knowing-
Google.
No, don't use Google. Come on, TJ, you gotta fight fair.
Okay.
All right. So here's what we're gonna work. I'm gonna ask a question, I don't know. Just want to like say ding dong or whatever if you have the answer. Whoever goes
Ding-
first. Okay.
Ding dong.
Ding dong or ding whatever. Just mimic if you can. So just to test if you guys are real fans of Harry Potter,
Okay.
and
I'm
we'll start
not.
we'll start it nice and easy. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So name every Harry Potter character.
Oh, wait.
I'm just
Wait,
kidding.
like
I'm just
ever?
kidding.
Oh, wow.
Like in the series?
Yeah, I'm just
Man.
trying. Remember that old nerd thing where all nerds are like, "Oh, you like this thing? I'm gonna gatekeep you. Name every character." It's kind of one of those, you know? Kind of one
Okay,
of those.
okay.
Dang.
No.
Well, there's
That's not
Harry.
yeah, there's Harry, and then there's Potter.
I think Potter Harry is what I know. Yeah.
Potter, Harry,
Yeah, that's
Harry,
correct.
comma Potter.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, so all right, so let's start. Because I know this is in the game, and I seen people using it quite hilariously. What
Okay.
are the 3 unforgivable curses?
Do I have to know the names or what they do?
Let's say try for the name, but if you don't, then
Oh,
we can
man.
then
I know
okay.
one.
Okay, go.
What is it?
The only one I know is what is it? Avada Kedavra.
Okay, that's okay. Let's go.
The killing curse, right?
The
Yeah.
killing curse. That's
That's all
right.
you need.
And then the other ones are
Is this
what's the one that can
Crucio one?
the Crucius curse?
Yes, that's right. What does
Crucius?
Cruciatus do?
Oh,
Is that the one that like they torture them?
Yes,
The
that's
mind
correct.
fuck?
oh, that's
Yes,
what
that's
that is.
correct.
Okay,
That's
TJ, what's
correct.
the one where like you can control them? I forget.
Oh, that's
Like-
not Crucio.
No, it's something else. And it has I think the wording actually has nothing to do with the action. So,
Great.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That one I
remember.
don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last one, the one that you can control, is Imperious.
Imperious. Yes. Okay. Yes.
No clue.
I wouldn't have got it, but okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys were almost there. Kind of love
We
it.
got 2 out of 3. That's a passing
Mhm.
grade.
There you go.
Mhm.
Okay, next up. This one's a nice and easy one. What are the 4 houses of
Oh,
Hogwarts?
this is so easy.
Okay,
that's pretty simple.
listen. I'm just
Pretty simple.
you know. Yeah, okay. Name them.
All right. First is Gryffindor.
Okay.
Wolf.
Wait,
there's
no, that's not what.
Yeah.
sorry.
yeah.
Rar.
Rar Uru.
Yeah, that's the one.
There's a Hufflepuff.
Okay.
Okay, what is theirs? Is it like
I
Badger.
always
It's a
thought it was
badger.
a
It's a
pig.
badger.
it's a badger?
Oh, badger.
Oh, okay.
Badger?
I didn't know if it was a badger, if it was like a possum, if it was a beaver.
Oh, that's
Okay.
lame.
Yo,
Ravenclaw.
Hufflepuffs
Huh?
represent, bro.
Caw-caw, caw-caw.
Okay, I
And
like the
then-
noises. I like it.
Slytherin.
Hiss.
Okay. Unnecessary, but
Very
welcome.
accurate.
Very well. Very accurate. Very accurate. Good. Now, what are the 4 treasures of each? Oh,
Wow.
Ooh. I don't think this is mentioned anywhere, believe it.
The
shut up.
Can you define treasure?
Like what their houses are known for. They each have an item, and you know what they do. So STFU.
Oh, I thought it was like,
Oh.
Gryffindor is courage, Ravenclaw they're
No,
smart.
no. It's an actual
Damn
item.
it.
Okay.
There is
so,
4.
No?
So Gryffindor is a sword.
Yes, that's correct.
Um
I didn't even know that.
yeah, it's from Chamber of Secrets when what do you call it? The Phoenix brings Harry the hat and he has to call for Gryffindor the sword
What the heck?
to kill the
How do
dragon.
you remember this?
The dragon. You mean
Sorry,
I thought it was
the
a snake.
basilisk. The basilisk. Yeah.
Okay.
The dragon.
Yeah, jeez. Tomato to potato.
Tomato,
Um,
tomato, potato. Tomato, apple.
that's even better. Yeah. Okay. Slytherins is
I thought you watched the movies recently.
I'm only up to 5 right now.
I think they mentioned it by then. No?
Do they?
No,
Do
they
they actually
only-
show them in the movies?
They only show the
Yes.
sword in the movie that I've seen.
Well, they do mention them all because all of them are Horcruxes, I think.
Oh, are they?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, that's movie 7. I don't think he's there yet.
Yeah.
Wait, they only started destroying them in movie 7?
Yes.
Damn.
From what I remember, yeah.
Whoa, they
I
Yeah,
don't
because
remember-
like because you don't really learn anything about like the inner workings of the unless you're reading the book. But like in the movies, yeah, they don't get
Mm.
there till
Probably
I think
they're
actually-
dogging it.
actually I think they introduce it in Half Blood Prince in 6.
Probably, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, they're dogging it. No wonder Voldemort got around so hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I only know
Okay,
the sword.
Wait, is one of them a triangle?
No, that's the Deathly Hollows.
Oh, is one of them an
Okay.
astrolabe?
A what?
No, okay, never mind.
Like the headphones for gamers?
Yeah, that's the one. The Astro A40s. Come on.
Yeah. Is one of them just Astro's A40s?
Is one of them a broom?
No.
How about a
Oh.
shield? Because sword,
No.
shield. No. Okay.
No,
I have no
no.
idea then.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one for Slytherin was a locket. I don't know if you remember
Okay.
this.
No.
The one for Ravenclaw was a diadem, like a thing you wear on your head.
Okay.
And the Hufflepuff was a cup. That's the only one I knew, actually. The sword and the cup.
Oh, the cup. The cup. Yes, yes, yes. All right. I should have known the cup. Okay.
Yeah.
Cup.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Hufflepuff's cup.
Whatever.
What is Voldemort's real name?
Yo, Riddling Tom.
There you go, Tom Riddle.
All right, Tom Riddle.
What are
Yeah.
the 3 Deathly Hollows?
All right.
I can't remember.
There's a line, a triangle, and a circle.
Very nice. Each one represents one of them. So
Ah, shoot. Is
That
one of them a
sounds-
wand?
yes,
Insane.
what's it called? It's the strongest wand.
Ah,
5 ever.
I
Say
have no
5
idea.
ever?
5 ever.
That I can't tell you.
The Elder Wand.
Oh.
Does someone own that? Is that Dumbledore's wand?
Is it his?
I don't know.
I can't remember actually. How about the thing that Harry and them used to get around without being detected?
Oh, the invisibility cloak?
That's right.
Yep.
That's
It is.
Deathly
It's one of
Hallows
the-
thing?
That's right. It's one of them. Yep. And then the last one.
Uh-oh.
And anybody?
It's a triangle.
No. That's the triangle is the cloak.
That's the cloak? Oh god,
Yes,
it's a
that's right.
circle.
That's right.
Is it-
Sorry,
is it
what-
the-
So you already said the wand. You said the cloak, and there's one more.
It's a ring?
Yes,
Is it really?
it is.
The one ring to rule them all?
Yeah, Sauron's ring. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
So that's the one.
No, it was the resurrection stone, but it was in a ring that was passed down, and they didn't know it was the resurrection stone.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There you go.
Well, what do you
Uh,
know?
Okay, second to last question. What is first of all, do you guys know what a Patronus is? Not the drink.
No, it's not a drink, obviously. It's fuel. It's oil
It's
from
G Fuel.
Malaysia.
Yeah.
It's G Fuel. No, Patronus is the defensive spell, but it can take the form of a animal.
Oh,
Yes.
those. Okay.
Right.
Oh, that
What is-
Patronus. Okay, yeah.
That Patronus. Yeah. What is Snape's Patronus?
Isn't it a deer? A doe?
Yo, wow, TJ, good for you.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
know
I just
why?
remember it's the same as what? Harry's or Harry's
No,
Potter's mom?
Harry's. Yes, that's right.
Yes, because he loves her.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like all this time, Dumbledore
I know.
asks, and he says always.
Why was
That's
he such
right.
an ass to Harry?
Good
I'd be
for
an ass to
you.
Harry too.
Now, if you guys were to think that you would have a Patronus, what would it be?
A Dargan.
Okay, okay. Take it easy there,
Wow,
champ.
that's so
Did you know that-
fast.
Did you know that somebody has a Patronus that's I was reading up on this. When somebody had a Patronus that's a woolly mammoth,
Really?
Oh, that's
but they said it's
awesome.
really rare because they're extinct.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because they're huge.
Yeah, so it's not usual that somebody has a
Extinct animal.
extinct animal. Yeah,
I don't know. I like of an animal that's around right now.
Yeah. it's just a Peloton bike,
Let's hope so. That'd be shitty though. I couldn't even go anywhere.
straight up.
What would mine be?
So it's an animal, right? Like it has to be an animal.
I think it is an animal. Yeah.
We can choose any animal.
Well, I mean, what do you think it would be that best represents you? It's like a
How
sloth.
about a sloth?
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say sloth.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
guys, there you go. You guys
Wow.
did really well. You guys knew a lot about Harry Potter.
But of course.
Now give me the goods.
Why do you think we're playing the game?
Yeah, man. Come on.
Tell me how many times you use abracadabra on random NPCs.
They don't teach
Yeah.
you that yet.
I know. I always try to kill people though.
I know all the time. I can never walk
Obvious-
by someone without just like throwing a spell at them.
Just all the spells. I try to burn them.
Yeah. So how far are you? I'm just at the part after you get the room of requirement.
Oh wait, have you learned about the trials yet? I think that's just
No.
after the room.
No,
oh,
no, I haven't. I've just
Okay.
been doing side quests and kind of just flying around.
Yeah, same.
Are you like over leveled?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Atta boys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like the required levels are like below 10.
Yeah, but like the tutorial, like before they give you all the features to the game, is so long. Like you don't realize just how much is involved in this game. There's a lot of stuff to do.
I don't think I have all of it unlocked still. Like, can you put slot your armors yet?
No, I can't. But I
Yeah, me
have
neither.
equipment that comes with slotted stuff.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, is this just Fallout but with Harry Potter?
Absolutely, man.
Pretty
Only
much.
you have a broom and actually I don't have a mount yet. I don't have my mount.
Same.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I still got a ways to go. Holy
You
shit.
guys,
Yeah.
you guys learned the Expelliarmus spell or what?
Yeah.
Disarm them.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, but the
That's
game's
very
really
useful.
cool. It's actually like super well done, super polished. It is open world in the Fallout vein. I would say it's closer to let's see here. It's probably closer to The Witcher in terms of how its narrative is set up and how like the quests are given to you and how it's a bit more. It's not quite as like open ended as a Skyrim or Fallout where you could literally just kill any NPC. It's not like that. Like they gatekeep you from doing a lot of stuff. But it's surprisingly like
Robust?
really well yeah and well put together. Like it doesn't feel like this is a franchise game that is just made to like as a cash grab. It feels about as good as like the Spider-Man games that Sony puts out that aren't connected
Holy,
to the
that's high
movies.
praise.
The only thing I'll say is that it doesn't, if you're out here being like, well, does it push the bar forward? Is it new and innovative? I would say no. Like it doesn't do anything that'll blow your mind or anything surprising. But I think the draw of the game is definitely: are you a wizarding fan, and do you want to be part of this, and do you want to have a game that you could finally be like Harry Potter?
So is there like different builds you can make? Like is there skill trees?
There,
Mm,
not necessarily. No, like you have skill points and slot things you could slot them into, but I don't know if by the end of the game you could just get everything.
no, you can't, apparently.
Okay, so then yeah, you definitely have to like pick and choose where you want to go down the path, but I
Yep.
don't know if it's so like I don't know if it really changes how you play the game all that much.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Like I'm sure it does. I'm sure like there are ways you can go about it, but it's not like Cyberpunk where you can really decide to like lock yourself out of certain play styles. Like it's not like that.
Huh. Interesting.
But like the game automatically, once you get a piece of gear and it's like it saves it to your transmog
Uh-huh.
menu, so you could just immediately sell it and now you have the look. So you can always just keep running mix sets but make them look nice,
Right.
which is cool.
Well, I saw here that it says like talents. So spells, dark arts, core, stealth, room of refinement.
Yeah, but like you have access to all that stuff anyway. It's just putting points in there enhances each one of those
Yeah.
specific items,
Oh, but you have them all.
but you have
Yeah.
the ability to use them all.
Oh, okay. You can't lock yourself out of stuff.
No.
Yeah, like some of them are mods to them, right? Like
They
if you-
essentially just like make your spells better.
They augment them in a
Yes.
way.
You
Yeah.
don't like unlock spells through that talent tree
yeah.
or list.
Yeah.
So you're going an abracadabra build, right?
Sure.
Of course.
It's just kill everything on site.
I wish I could. It'd
Yeah.
be so
Sometimes
nice.
these students are just very sassy and like I just want to.
Yeah, I know.
You just want
Just
to
wanna
blast
do
them.
Absolutely. I just want to like knock their heads out. The combat is actually a lot like the Batman Arkham games, maybe a bit
I
more
heard.
a bit more simplified. But yeah, it's the same like rhythmic based, like hit, and then like the thing will pop above your head, and then you counter.
Right.
Right,
And I
yeah.
saw them using like a barrier or something, right?
Yeah, it builds up a meter, and when that meter's full, you can have like the instant kill, right? To extend your to just instantly kill somebody, to extend your combo. And then of course when you have the talent points, you can augment those things, right? So like instead of just having a barrier, if you perfect guard, it'll
Uh-huh.
like shoot out 2 beams back at them, right? So
Dang.
yeah, it's really they've taken like bits and pieces out of other great games and they've kind of just adapted it here.
Right.
And nothing wrong with that. It's just they've put a Harry Potter twist on it. But yeah, but it's really cool because like you'll go through these quests and stuff, and because it's just it's magic, bitch. Like the world around you will always constantly be changing and moving. You'll be like, what the hell? This makes no sense. But then you're like, all right, wizarding world crap. So it really captures the, we'll say, spirit of Harry Potter.
Wizarding world crap.
Yeah.
I like it. I
That's
like
basically it. I don't know. Like I'm not too far in, he says, as he's at like 10 hours, but
Who's
yeah.
he?
Me. But yeah, I like it. I think it's
10
really cool.
hours only? I keep seeing you on it.
I don't. Yeah, I've only been on for like 10 hours. Yeah. Sometimes I do switch to my Apple TV and my PlayStation's just on in the background, so
Oh, I see. That
might be it. But yeah, I've only have
Interesting.
10 hours on my game clock. But I don't know. TJ, do you want to add anything to your? Actually, TJ, what house are you?
Oh, right. I got put into Ravenclaw.
Really?
How do you get put into the houses?
Yeah.
Is there like a quiz at the beginning that you find
Yeah,
on
they ask you
every?
questions, and then I guess
Oh,
based off how you answer them, it'll put you into. It'll recommend a house for you. You don't have to stick with that house. He ends up saying like he'll take your option into consideration, which I think just basically means if you choose something else, that's what he'll put you in.
Yeah.
right.
So I got put into Slytherin,
Nice.
That's my boy right there.
but I chose
Ooh.
Ravenclaw because I like their room the best.
Oh, okay. I was
They're
gonna
they're
ask.
what?
Damn it,
They have the coolest room, I think,
because
Ravenclaw.
they're in the astronomy tower.
Yeah, it's just open and it's bright. It's cool. I like how they have like more modern furniture. Because
Yeah,
the Slytherin one's cool. I saw where you go to it. Like I looked up videos. It's
yeah,
like in the dungeon area, and then
yeah.
their common room is underground,
Oh,
and so
interesting.
it's you see the lake
Like
through
a
the
dungeon.
windows. Yeah, and so you can see
Oh,
underneath all the lake. It's really cool, but it's just dark and green, and I'm like, eh.
oh. So the each house actually looks different. Like
Yeah, they're
they're
completely different. You should look it up. The Gryffindor one actually looks the coolest,
okay.
like
Because
the red
I was
and gold.
afraid they all just like you choose a house, but they all look the
Is it the
same.
common rooms?
Yeah, the common
Yeah,
rooms. Like they all look different. They're all located in different parts of the castle, which by the way, the
that's
castle
cool.
is gigantic.
Yeah, it's
And I
so
always
easy
get
to get
lost.
lost.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
And
Okay,
then
The Ravenclaw one looks kind of stylish. Not gonna lie.
yeah, it's pretty cool. But like the castle's so big and you're going through there and you're like, this game is gigantic just for this castle. And then you realize it opens up the whole world to you when you get your broom and you're like, go wherever you want. And you're like, this is a
Yeah,
gigantic game.
I thought it was just gonna be as big as just Hogwarts and Hogsmeade.
Yeah, but it's way more than that. And it's kind
Yeah,
of really cool.
it's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. I'm definitely into
Is
it.
it bad that I like the Hufflepuff one the best?
The earthy one? No.
Yeah, I like that
Huh.
one.
I like the earthy one. It looks like like earth vibes. Like it's warm and it's green and yeah. Woodland.
Woodland.
Look like an elf.
Oh my god, the Slytherin one has a snake that like opens up the door.
Yeah, it's cool. Like you can't see the
I
door
think
unless you walk up to it.
yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think every house has like a. I'm assuming every house their animal
Yeah,
is
like at some
gatekeeping.
point there's something there, yeah.
Yeah, because
Whoa.
Ravenclaws is I think it's actually just a raven,
Is it?
and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah,
Did
you
you
have to
connect your thing to the Wizarding World account so you get the extra outfits?
no, I had no idea what that was.
Because I have
Did
that
you?
robe where I have the robe where it's like blue and silver and there's a giant raven on the back of you.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's super cool.
You mean you're not just walking around dressed up as a knight?
No, I got that armor though, and I was like, yo. Did you get the legendary armor where you're all in black and you have a cape?
I think I only have the cape.
Oh my
I don't have the
goodness.
rest of it.
Oh no.
Uh,
Yeah, no.
So
It's
no.
yeah. I think it's a really cool game. If like on its own, I think it's really cool. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna comment on like the social we'll say status of whether it's more morally right to play it, but if you do play it, it's pretty cool.
It's great.
So you guys really do enjoy it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I
a lot
thought
of
they were
people
gonna have.
actually.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go. You go.
I was just gonna say I thought they were gonna have more like more to do with classes,
Oh, you mean like going to school?
like going to school.
Yeah.
So
no,
what
they
is the
don't.
narrative of this thing?
You can see ancient magic, and
Yeah.
people are trying to kill you for that.
Yes,
Ah.
that's basically it.
Because with your powers, you can find something that someone else is looking for.
And is this supposed to be before or after Harry Potter stuff?
Oh, it's like 100 years
I think
before
it's
Harry
before.
Potter.
Yeah.
Because this is like in the 1800s.
Say word. Really?
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
it's not modern day, and like you can tell with the way they dress and stuff, and all that other good stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
I heard the supporting cast is pretty good,
Yeah, there's a lot of
but they're all
different
kids.
characters. Yeah, it's very.
Mhm.
You know what? The game is actually super diverse. Because I'm watching the movies, right? And like
Yeah,
the
you're
movies are
right.
just a bunch of white kids, except for
Yeah.
except for Ching Cho Chang.
Okay.
Ching Chong.
That's the one.
Eh,
But
oh god, this podcast.
but in the game, like super diverse, like unbelievably, like
Like
it's
every
kinda,
race.
yeah, every race is in here. It's kind of wild, and it kind of feels more natural because like now that I'm going through the Harry Potter movies again, I'm like, it is weird how it's just all white kids. Like, I
Right?
get that it's the UK, but like, the UK's got a huge brown population. Let's be real, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true.
Isn't like
Yeah.
the majority of them from India?
So,
I guess so.
on a scale of 1 to 5 horror cruxes, what would you give it so far?
What does 5 Horcruxes represent?
Good.
It's five.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, I give it like a 5 Horcruxes.
I give it.
Really? Wow.
It's really good.
like I'm definitely like really enjoying my time with it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Just like
Who,
even just like walking around and exploring the world.
Yeah, they have
Not
all these
necessarily,
like cool
like-
little secrets and like scripted events that happen. Like even if you're going
Yeah.
through the castle, like these ghosts will come out and like yeah, it's really neat.
Oh yeah, you're right.
who produced this game?
Avalanche Studios?
Oh, isn't
sounds
this the
familiar.
same Warner Brothers, the same guys that did the Batman stuff? You're right.
They published, but I don't know if they actually made the game.
Oh.
They
Huh.
did Disney Infinity.
Isn't
Oh,
it? Oh,
okay,
that
fair.
game.
Oh, wow.
And they
Okay.
did Dragon Ball Z sagas.
Oh. Two very, very.
They did
hard-hitting
Cars
games.
3, Cars 2, Toy Story 3, Hannah Montana Spotlight World Tour.
Man.
Only classics, only bangers.
They did, yeah, only classics. Wow, look at all these. Okay.
Only hits.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Huh. Yeah, I think a lot of people echo your guys' sentiments. It seems that a lot of people are enjoying this, minus the controversy.
Yeah, but that's been pretty cool.
Is that what you've been doing all week, basically?
Actually, there's one thing I want to talk about. So I've been biking more, and today was a really nice day to go biking.
Yes, it was.
And you guys know I bought
Outside?
I went outside. I was outside.
Oh wow.
You guys know I bought a new bike,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
and I've slowly been buying like bits and pieces to make it even better. Like so, I bought a carbon handlebar and power meter pedals. I got the final piece of the puzzle today. I bought a new cycling computer. I bought the Garmin 1040.
Oh my God, you went with that one? Is
And
that the
it's-
newest one?
Yeah, it's not the solar edition though, so I didn't pay the
Oh yeah.
I didn't get the
I
full one, but
figured.
it's huge. It's like the size of a small smartphone.
Yep.
Anyway,
sounds
so this
about right.
this is a cycling computer, and even just to get you familiar, like it measures speed, how much power you're putting in, distance, time, all the metrics you would want for like training purposes, right?
Sir,
And,
this is $700.
Yeah, it's expensive. Let me. I would not pay $700 for it. I will say I used a lot of my work's points system to
Okay.
redeem Amazon gift cards, and then I used all my Visa points to cover off the rest.
Holy
So
shit.
out of pocket, I didn't pay anything, but it's definitely expensive.
It wiped
Oh,
out all of your points
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. So yeah, it does all that like navigation metrics, whatever, and it's really cool. Big screen, looks nice. But the cool thing here is like they added these training features that just super gamify cycling outside. So because I have a power meter, right? Like I can always know how hard I'm pedaling at any given time. When you put a route in, it'll take that route, and then you can just say like, do you want to ride harder or easier? And it'll always give me a constant, I guess, target to hit no matter where you are on that route, depending on the level of difficulty you want to go for. So you can always be working to a certain extent. You know if you're hitting your targets in real time, which is really cool. But the cooler thing is after a few rides, it actually like if you give it all the metrics it asks for, like power, heart rate, and all your routes, it'll then take those statistics and it'll put it into like its own algorithm, and it'll spit out the type of rider you are, or like the type of class of rider you are. Like, are you a person who likes to climb? Do you like flats? Do you like to sprint? So on and so forth. And it'll tell you, and it'll give you all these different metrics on like where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are. And then it'll adapt it to your route and tell you where you should be working on harder if you want to focus on your weaknesses or if you want to focus on your strengths. But then the part that makes it super gamey is it gives you a stamina bar, and it sort of calculates what it believes is your entire stamina. Like it's one bar, and it says if this runs out, you theoretically should run out of energy. Like as in you won't be, not that you won't be able to ride, but you just won't be able to train at your whatever you want. And then it has another bar underneath which acts as like your extended stamina, but I look at it more like the turbo meter in NBA Jam. like when you're riding above your threshold, it'll decrease fast, but then when you're recovering, it'll recover back slowly. It'll never recover fully, but it'll come back. And it just becomes so techy, and I really love it, but it definitely does make riding far more complicated than it needs to be. But I
So
like
is it worth the points? Like, okay, so you do like it.
I do like it. Like it's one of those things where it's like, because I love tech and I love, like, I don't know, I like reading data and I like numbers, and having like metrics that are on the fly telling me exactly what it is I'm doing, if I need to train harder or less. I think it's super cool.
So is it like your own personal trainer kind of thing, holding you
Yeah.
accountable?
Yeah, but like, is it worth the $700-800? I don't think so. I think it's ridiculous how much these things cost. But at the same time, like, I've always been a strong believer of like, whatever gets you to do the thing you like doing more, I think it's worth it, right? Because for example, you can get to any hobby and people go like, it's like snowboarding, right? You can get into snowboarding for like $100, you get used gear, whatever. But if you don't like your snowboard, or like if having a nicer snowboard will make you want to go and snowboard more, then I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the cost. If it gets you out there to do it more, then I think it's cool. And that's what this is for me. So I wouldn't recommend it as a value thing, but I would say it's pretty cool, and I like it.
Wow.
Dang.
I echo those sentiments exactly, because I just recently purchased 2 gis from a US seller to use for jiu-jitsu, and I've always wanted this certain brand only
Okay.
because it has cute little pandas on it.
Cute little
And they
pandas.
Nice.
Yeah, it's called Inverted Gear if you want to look it up.
Inverted gear?
Yeah, Inverted Gear. And then they had a 2-for-1 deal. So you could get 2 gis for the price of one, but they're randomly selected colors and styles.
Nice.
You just pick your size, and you get
That's awesome.
Hey, listen. So I actually got the sweet end of the deal because I already have 2 white gis, and if I had gotten colored ones, I wouldn't be able to do them in laundry together. I ended up getting 2 white gis, but in 2 different styles, and one of them has a sort of teal trim, which looks really cool. But yeah, I mostly bought it because I needed more to train, because I didn't want to just only have 2 gis when there's more than 2 classes a week that do gi training. So now that I have these, I do 4 gis a week, and it's good to have it. It costs a pretty penny, I'll be honest, because the conversion rate's crazy, and I had to pay shipping.
Oh, these
taxes.
are an American?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay. Yeah.
And I had to pay shipping
dang.
taxes, which I didn't, customs fees. So I guess, did you ever get hit with those a lot when you were buying stuff, Vince?
I still do. I got hit for cost. I bought a $400 Gurren Lagann toy, and it came with a $60 custom fee.
Oh my god, mine was only $20, so I should count
Holy
myself
crap.
lucky on that one.
Yeah. So,
My word.
what are these? What was the deal you got? Are they like 2 for?
I think it's still on right now. It's 2 for the price of 1, but you just pick the size and then they pick the style and color.
Okay, so it's like $120 American.
E150, I think it was.
Okay. I
Yeah.
like their
These are
mint
pretty
one.
cool.
Pardon me, which one did you like?
The mint.
I'm just looking up this site right now. But you see the pandas though? So cute.
Yeah.
Oh, the almond one.
Yeah, the mint one.
Yeah. I
The
saw that
mint
on the
one's
yeah.
Mint? All mint?
Fresh mint only at Inverted
Fresh
Gear.
mint.
What?
I think it's sold. Yeah, but it has the panda on it, right? Yeah.
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 I think it's sold out, but the black with the mint is cool too.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see. Yeah, they have really cool like trim. The downside is that I bought my size. I use what's called the A2L, but it's way too baggy. So I've been putting it in. I'm gonna put it in the hot wash a couple times to have it shrink, so it can fit me a little more snug.
A2L.
You can grow into it.
Yeah. Sorry.
You can grow into it.
I
Hell
was
yeah,
gonna say
brother.
just
Just bulk up.
exactly. You say A2L?
Yeah.
I'm only seeing A2 Husky.
Yeah, I see A2 Slim, A2 Husky, and A2
Okay. Sorry. A2H. Yeah. Husky.
Husky, bruh.
I'm a husky boy.
Bruh.
No way.
What do you mean?
No, I
You
thought
weigh-
I thought you were under the minimum weight for there.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I usually wear A2.
Or is it going by height? Are we going by height here?
I don't know actually. That's the downside of this, right? I didn't know the sizing chart, right?
Okay.
So and I don't have time to try it on, but so I just looked at my current gi and it's A2H. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just buy the same one.
Okay.
Then I met somebody who's significantly smaller than me. They said, "Oh, I also wear A2H." And then I looked at them like, "You're so small." He's like, "Oh yeah, they shrink if you keep washing them in the hot wash." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, okay.
Right, they shrink if you like. They already shrink now because I put it in a hot wash and then 30 minutes in the dryer and it shrank. but I don't want to over shrink it, so I'm doing it every week at a time until it comes to like the right spot. And then I'm just gonna wash it in cold for the rest of its time, and
Okay.
then air dry it.
Cool.
So yeah, and I never thought that I'd get this much into friggin' laundry and learning about how to shrink clothes from martial arts, basically. But hey, here we are.
Sounds like you're having fun.
It is fun. It's fun. It's fun.
I
So
like all the
you're-
little accents.
Yeah, the little accents are really nice,
They're really neat.
and every gi comes with a bag, so it's really cute.
Like a carrying case.
Yeah, then the bag is made out of the same material as your gi.
I quite
Oh,
like.
wow,
Yeah,
that's cool.
so I like this brand, but there's another brand called Hyperfly. If you look at their website, I think it's up right now. There is
Oh, I've seen this brand before.
right, but they have one that's Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto and the
Oh.
Akatsuki one.
Oh wow, you need to get that one.
Yeah, just type Hyperfly and Naruto Shippuden and look at
Yeah,
these.
with the
these-
clouds. Oh my god, you need that one.
I kind of like the Naruto one though.
Yeah, the new one's a bit more subtle, but they're also all sold
The
out.
Naruto one's subtle. It's not that subtle. It's half orange, half black.
Yeah, but like if you didn't know Naruto, you just be like, okay, that guy's got color, cool. The one with clouds is like the Sasuke one's kind of like, whoa.
It is kinda bad, right?
Hey, you need to
It's
get
cool,
these.
right? It's cool, right?
They're
How
all
much are
sold
these?
out though.
Oh,
Yeah, obviously they sold out in
Never
literally
mind.
seconds. Yeah. Turns out there's a lot of Naruto fans.
There's a lot of dorks.
Oh, true. True.
kimonos. That's
Yeah,
what
they're called kimonos. Yeah.
I
they're called
actually like.
kimonos.
They have like a brown one with purple and orange accents.
Are you gonna get it?
The
You just
mauve.
wear it.
There's,
No,
there's definitely people who buy these things for style more than training.
like actually these things.
Like the kimonos, yeah, they'd rather look fancy in the gym than train
Because
hard.
okay, what I really want is what are they called? Are they Jinbei? Jinbei?
Jinbei, is that a brand?
No. Like you guys know the store Muji?
Jinbei. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They have like a. It almost looks like a very lightweight.
Oh, I see it.
What? You see it?
Jinbei. It's like
Yeah.
a kimono cardigan by Muji.
Yeah, but I want the shorts one.
I see that one too.
Ah.
Yes. The guy's wearing like a navy one, right?
Yeah, are you just chilling at home with this?
Yeah,
shit?
that's exactly. I want to be
That's
gaming.
exactly
with
what this looks like.
That's exactly what I want, guys. That's exactly what I want.
You know, it's probably very comfortable.
Yeah.
$52.
Because like okay, I have a Muji where I work, and I always see this, and I'm like, should I? And like I never buy it, but
Is it?
I'm getting
linen?
ever
No, it's
closer.
cotton.
Yeah, well, maybe if you didn't spend $700 on it. I mean,
You shut your mouth.
this looks cool though. I kind of like this.
Yeah,
Look-
doesn't it look
and-
cool? Like just around the house.
But when I first typed Jinbei, it was Jinbei from friggin' One Piece.
One Piece?
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
but I kind of like this. This is pretty
It's
cool.
okay. It's cool. The one thing that's stopping me is like I'm planning a trip to Japan this year, and I'm like, if I get one, maybe I should just get a cooler one in Japan.
Fair.
Fair. But I mean,
Fair.
what they have there, don't they just send it over here?
Yeah, but like I don't mean like from Muji. I just mean like from
You're gonna go to a Japanese Jinbei store?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get it custom made.
I guess you could find it cheaper there because it says here that they're a summer attire, so they definitely just like
Yeah, like
generic
it's like,
Jinbeis that you can
yeah, I'm sure there's absolutely yeah. So
get. Yeah, interesting. Traditional Japanese loungewear.
yeah, man.
Dang, I kind of like this, Vince. Okay,
I know it's cool.
we gotta have a boys' night chilling all in our
They
Jinbei.
got
should have a
Jinbei
sleepover.
Pajamas.
I really want a
Hey,
gray one.
Make sure you bring your Jinbeis.
This one's
No,
called
next time we-
Jinbei White Man Samurai set.
Yeah, man.
Oh my
boy.
God. Oh my god.
We need to wear our Jinbeis and have a LAN party.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
That's what we need to do.
Damn, I kind of want to buy one now, dude.
See?
For real.
See?
No cap.
There's got to be one with a cool pattern, though.
They are, but they're like $200.
All right, I'm looking for those.
Yeah.
Up the price, really.
Absolutely, yeah. So besides the gi equipment, you've been doing anything else, Blavin?
Mostly just jiu-jitsu, not gonna lie, because I go 4 days a week. I don't know if my body can take 5 days a week.
No, fair enough. You get tired after a while.
Yeah, and like my shoulder's acting up, and I don't know if that's because I'm using it too aggressively, I guess.
You should get a
But,
massage gun.
Oh, I do really want a massage gun. I've just been using my I actually have been using Tiger Balm. You know what that is, right?
Yeah, wow, okay.
That stuff is magical, man.
Yeah.
Is it really?
After I apply it, the pain is just gone for a little bit.
Dang.
Uh,
Emphasis on a little bit. So
You know what I've only used that for?
what?
Have you ever tried putting it under your eyes?
Yo, we did that as kids though.
Why?
That's the only time I've ever remembered using it
Why would you do that?
because we were kids.
Like you do it so you cry?
No, because you know what I think it is. I think we saw it on like football players because you know how they put the black under their eye to stop the light from like giving glare into their vision.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But then Tiger Bomb was just there, so why not?
Nice. Did you guys have burning eyes?
Yeah.
Ouch.
You know, you try to see who can keep their eyes open the longest.
Oh God.
Yeah,
what a
so
dumb thing.
smart, if you ask me. You know what I keep forgetting? I keep forgetting that after I put it on, I don't wash my hands. So let's say your boy has to adjust himself or go to the washroom or put his hands on his eyes. Tingling sensations, yikes, everywhere that they're not supposed to be. So I really should try to put it on and then wash my hands right after.
Okay.
So it's just what is it? Like a hot cold feeling?
It's a menthol camphor,
That
yeah.
is?
So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's menthol and camphor. Yeah, they'll give you that warm feeling, basically.
Give me that warm feeling, all right?
Give me that warm stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, please,
The
please.
good stuff.
You just apply that to like wherever you're feeling.
Yeah. So right now it's my right like chest
Oh.
area and the top of my shoulder. So I just wipe it on there, give it a little bit, and then it goes away. And then after training, comes back, and I'm like, oh, ouch. It's supposed to promote blood flow there, so that it like helps recover it. But I should use it more often.
Oh.
Yeah, mostly just
Tiger Balm.
jiu-jitsu is what I've been doing.
Okay.
It's taking up every night usually. I would go Monday, Tuesday. I went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, and today
Dang.
before I came.
Oh wow.
Before I came
Dang.
on, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, today was open mat, so anybody from any school can come. I was too chicken today. I didn't face anybody from other schools. I usually try to face off against my coaches or other white belts, but
This didn't happen.
yeah, but no, I did today.
Oh,
At least.
okay.
It's usually like 3 hours, but I was gonna stay for 3 hours. I stayed for like an hour and a half or something, or less than an hour and a half, like an hour 15. Just had because we do like 6-minute rounds, so you just do whatever. But it's kind of like an open match, so you don't have to spar, but everybody just sort of spars the whole 6 minutes.
Right.
Get some training in, try some new stuff. I'm getting submitted less, so that's great. I've been working on like a
That's good.
defensive. Well, I've been working on defensive stuff, defensive posture, and before my uncle left because he went to the Philippines, he was very impressed that I was learning like these defensive postures to like not because I never really knew where to put my hands, where to put my feet when I'm getting attacked. And I will say that the younger crowd is quite aggressive, so they like to be on the top all the time or bum rush you. And I'm just like, well, it's the same thing as Street Fighter, right? When you first start, everybody just kind of jump in, running at you. And I said, I feel like if I learn how to defend, I'll have more opportunities to attack. But then everybody else is saying the opposite. They're like, you should just attack because attacking is the best defense. I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. And it's always like, oh, don't be there at that bad position. I'm like, yeah, I get it, but I'm already there. So why don't you just help me out here and let's talk about what I could do when I'm here.
No, let's talk about how you made this mistake and let's dwell on it.
Yeah. So here's the thing: the guy who's teaching this defensive stuff and his student, they're getting so much flack on Reddit.
Oh.
Like a lot. I've been listening to podcasts. He's like, yeah, I don't really understand all the hate because nobody really studies defense, and I'm just kind of want to study it, but everybody's like, no, don't study it, kind of thing. It's like, well, I'm just raising your floor. You know, if things are going bad for you, wouldn't you want to know how to get out of it so that way you can get back to doing your best stuff? And I'm just like, yeah,
You'd
that
think.
makes sense.
You think?
But no, but everybody just wants to do like the cool passes, the cool submissions, and they don't really think about, you know, the defense you can learn over time, but you can definitely do it way faster if you just learn concepts that, you know, that's out there. For example, like the biggest concept that I learned is just protect the space between your armpit and your knees. If anybody gets a limb in there, if anybody puts their leg there. Yeah, so I just cover that spot. I don't need a certain technique. I just need to cover that spot. And a lot of people can't do anything unless they're upper belts who know how to break that posture. Like I've been trying it out against other white belts and they don't know what to do because they start grabbing stuff or they start like grabbing your collar, but there's really nothing there because you need like if you look up any jiu-jitsu posture, like you can type in right now, like, you know, mounts, you can type in what is it, side control or stuff like that. You'll see that the person who's on top or aggressing is always in that space between their armpit and their knees. Always they're controlling that area. I don't know if you guys are looking at it, but like if you just look at it, that's where they are. And the other person is trying to, all the escapes that we learn are to get that space back. So they're not in there. That's why you got to keep your elbows tight to your body, and you want to make sure that they can't, you got to crunch up so that you cover that space or you make yourself smaller.
Yeah.
And, you know, one of the fundamental sort of positions to do is called shrimping, where you like kind of like a shrimp and just like move your butt away, right?
Mhm.
And that's it. But like now I can prevent bad stuff from happening to me by going into these defensive postures, and then when they can't do anything or they're getting confused, that's when I move. So I get out, I just stand up again.
Oh.
And then now, because they're gassed out trying to figure out what they could have done to me, I would in turn only need one really good opportunity to get back, and I would try to attack again. And then if they get me in a bad position, I go back into the defensive posture, then I get out. The downside is that I will usually, if I don't submit them, I will definitely lose on points because I'm always in a bad, what's like a position of, because the way the scoring works is that if you're if you hold a advantageous position for more than 3 seconds, you get a certain amount of point value depending on how advantageous position. I think like mounts like 4, side controls like 2 or 3. I don't know the full scoring. They teach us, but I don't really pay attention that often.
Okay.
Because
You don't care about that, really?
well, no, I mean I've competed before, as you know, my
Yeah.
beautiful record of 1 win, 11 losses.
That's what we love to hear.
Exactly. I just it's, I guess to me it's not really my current focus competing or whatnot. I just really want to learn, because they always say that when you're a white belt, your goal is to survive, right? And I don't really know what that meant. You know, I don't really know what that means.
Survive.
But the thing is, like, I've been a white belt for more than 5 years because I keep going on and off, right?
Yeah.
So I think this year is the time that I'm really gonna buckle down and try to move forward and get my blue belt. But I'm really actually attacking much more often, and I've noticed that today, especially, like I'm getting more advantageous positions because I can get out of these bad spots, and I know a lot of escapes, and people are getting really frustrated trying to choke me and do submissions on me because now I've practiced so much defending them all that I can get out of most of them, which I think I told you this, TJ, months ago, right? That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then now when I do it on other people, it's
They
not
don't know
that they
what to
get they don't, it's not that they get out because they know how to get out. It's because I'm bad at the
You're
technique.
letting. Oh.
No,
Okay.
I'm bad at the technique, so I don't know how to do it yet. But I'm like, oh, okay. If I didn't mess this part up, that would have been sunk in. Like that submission would have worked, and it has been working. Like so I'm trying to make like because I've been watching Blue Lock. You know Blue Lock, right? The soccer anime.
Yeah.
The main character's whole thing is like I got to find a formula for a goal, right? I got to get A plus B equals goal, right? It has to be reproducible, right? And I was thinking like, what is my path towards success? Like, what am I good at, and what am I going to get to? So I've decided that I'm going to try and pass the guard. By passing guard, it means getting past somebody's legs and like being coming up in an advantageous position, being on top. So I would try to pass their guard with certain passes that I know, and they've definitely been working now, which because I've been meaning to like practice them over and over again, kind of thing. And I get into what's called Keisagatami, which is Japanese, I guess, for scarf hold. And then I want to do an attack series from scarf hold. Like that's my thing, and also north south. And both of these positions are me on away from their legs and near their head. And like I think, to me, it makes sense that I attack that way, so that way I don't have to worry about them using their legs to bump me off. And also, I think that a lot of people don't explore those positions, so I have a leg up because they just don't know what to do during those positions. Like one of the times that I did the scarf hold, I made a guy tap by just putting my weight on him and like squeezing him like a tube of toothpaste. And I wasn't even submitting him; I was just squeezing him and just hanging out there and riding him trying to get out, and then he just tapped because there was too much pressure on his chest and he couldn't breathe. So I was like, "That's pretty sweet."
Sounds
pretty sweet.
Nice.
That sounds
pretty sweet.
Sounds intimate.
Yeah, exactly, right. Take their breath away, literally.
I was gonna say, wow.
And then eventually, I want to also like do leg locks, but those are like more advanced. But I think they said they were going to start learning them just so we know what they look like, so that if somebody does it to us,
You know how to get out of it.
Yeah, not that you get out of it, but you tap early because it comes so quickly. Because if you don't know what's happening and you think, oh, I can still get out of this, and somebody reefs it, you can get hurt like badly, right? Like that video I showed you guys of the guy
Yeah.
leg blown out, right? But that also falls in my philosophy where I'm also attacking only one side at a time. And I don't like attacking on mounts or anything like that. I just one side, either the legs or the head. Like I'm gonna be on one side, so that way I don't have to worry about the other side, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, thanks for listening to my rants. I'm very happy because I feel like I'm leveling up. I'm gamifying it, and this has been pretty sweet, not gonna lie.
Has it just been like training and sparring, or like any meets or competitions that like you have coming up, or?
I will want to compete eventually again. They are pushing for more people to compete,
Yeah.
but I don't think that you know what? I'll be honest. I think I'm a little scared, but also I don't think I'm gonna put in enough effort to be competitive. Because before I competed, when I went those 11 wins, one loss, I competed like pretty quickly. I didn't really put that much effort into training, which was my fault.
Right.
I think it was the competition was like a month out, and I was like, okay, I'm going, which is like not good, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so a lot of it was my fault, and I wasn't ready, right? So that's true. But the thing with me is that I attend all the competitive classes that I can, and I train as hard as I can. And I think for me, like, and this may be a loser's answer, but I just really like learning it. And I guess I don't really have the hunger to compete right now, and maybe eventually I will again. But right now, just learning it, because when I came back, actually, um, my uncle, who's a brown belt, and some other people said, you move better than when you were here before. And I was like, what happened? I'm like, well, when I was away, when I wasn't thinking, I was actually thinking about it a lot, and I was studying it. I was reading, watching videos. So I actually never stopped thinking about it. And I have the boys helped me make a training dummy. Using all their clothes. Thanks, guys. But I didn't have that before. I had just the one heavy bag, and I would do like heavy bag drills, like putting my weight on it, or like switching over, doing like wrestler stuff to try and like keep my body moving. You know what I mean? Like in the same vein. So I think that break really helped me sort of conceptualize more. I think as much as I like to, I'm not the kind of I'm not like those other athletes where they just sort of learn by doing. I'm still kind of like the conceptual person where I like to know the concepts and the theory and then apply it. Same thing I did with Street Fighter, right? I learned about like frame data. I learned about like what blocking is, plus situations. But my brother's the exact opposite. He's like, how did you learn to play Marvel vs. Capcom 3? He's like, oh, I just bashed my head against the wall for 3 years until it works. And I'm not that kind of person. You know what I mean? So I like to learn, and like if anything happens, I'm like, okay, tell me what I did wrong there. I want to know, what defaults should I have, and then how can I deviate from those defaults, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm a big proponent of that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm trying to do more specific training when I train with other people. Like, okay, I'm gonna hit this certain pass this many times today, or today I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and get into scarf hold as many times as possible, and then when I don't get in there, what was the problem? Okay, I didn't grab my hands fast enough, or I didn't grab my thigh fast enough. I didn't control this thing yet. So like now that I'm learning these pitfalls and like finding my pain points, it's definitely leveling up because I'm doing them over and over again. That it's automatic now, and I didn't have that before because I was sort of lost. And you can see it when you have new light belts; they're kind of lost as to where to put their hands, what to do. But now my game is getting tighter because I know where to put my hands and where to move and where they're trying to move me and what I can do to kind of get out of it and flow through things. I used to get stuck a lot. Like somebody would put their weight on me and I would get stuck. But now if they try to put their weight on me, I kind of roll with them. So that way we both like, move together, and then I get into a less worse spot. You know what I mean? Which sometimes means a lot instead of, and sometimes I learned too from a seminar we had from a black belt from Mexico. Sometimes people just put their weight on you and you can't do anything. You just have to sit there and wait because the thing is like if they don't move, none of us are going to get anywhere. They eventually have to move because if they just stay where they are, they're just doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just putting their weight on you to pin you down.
Yeah.
So she's like, yeah, just relax. Just like, yeah, whatever. This guy has to move eventually because he has to try and get a submission. And ever since she's taught me that, I've noticed that like, where you get out is the transitionary periods. And it's true. Like every time somebody tries to go an armbar, I'm like, okay, he's got my arm. I know he's going for an armbar. He's going to get up, put his butt up and sit down. And as soon as he gets up and sit down, I like spin my body around, twist my hand around, and then I'm out. You know what I mean? Like I just wait now. And sometimes I don't get there, obviously, because some of the better belts like vary every time. They know where to control which So for example, if you're attacking the elbow, you want to control the wrist and the shoulder, right? You got to isolate the one joint you want to go
okay.
against, right?
Yeah.
They know. They keep everything really tight and they make small movements so you can't get out. But newer people or white belts, we're all still very loosey goosey,
Yeah.
right? Like you just sort of like jump into things or whatever, right? So I try to use those moments to get out. So I will say that I'm probably a very boring, very a passive person fighter, but at the same time, I'm just trying to figure out, what the best, I guess not course of action, but I guess what the best, most efficient way to move is. And I'm finding that a lot of my opponents when they spar are gassed out, and by the time I'm finishing the spar, I'm just like I can talk normally, and I don't actually pant as often. Only against upper belts do I pant because I panic because they just are grabbing me every which way and doing whatever, and I'm thing. But against other white belts, I'm like pretty calm. Which before I used to just freak out anytime they grab anything. I'm like, okay, I'm getting subbed right here.
Damn.
But now it's like
Oh, wow.
yeah. But now it's like I'm like now I've realized, okay, I'm not in any danger right here. He doesn't have my
Yeah.
elbows. He's grabbing my collar, whatever. And then I spin into it, and they're like, "Oh, what the hell?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really anything there or whatever, right?" But
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm just trying to work more from now. I'm working more of my attacks, which I never really did, so it's new to me. But I think my defenses have finally gotten much better that I can find more opportunities, I guess, because I'm not as aggressive as everybody else. I'll be honest.
Sounds cool.
It is cool. It is cool, and I appreciate you guys listening to that.
Hmm.
It's been quite an eye opener for me, and I'm very happy. So I'm very happy about my progress. I write about it all the time. I'm just like I'm so excited. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm in an anime.
Maybe because you are.
Nice.
Oh my god, am I the main? Am I the side character?
You're the side character in this anime.
Am I the NPC?
Yes,
Oh,
you are.
man. Who's the main
You're Rock
character?
Lee.
Yeah, who's the main character my life revolves around?
Gotta meet them.
Dang.
One day.
Yeah, exactly. Am I the stepping stone for the main character to get to the
I
final?
Oh,
think
God.
so. I think
Oh
so.
God.
Mm.
You imagine.
What about you, TJ?
What
Is
about-
it just Harry Potter this week or anything else? Going on?
Basically, yeah. Harry Potter. I moved into Chelsea's room,
Oh, you got a
Oh, your
bigger
sister's
space.
room.
so I
Yeah.
got that.
Oh, nice. How's that been? Did you end up? Because I remember like you wanted a new desk and chair thing.
Oh, right. So I just kept the desk because I mean it literally just fits into the space where I put it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm afraid if I get like another desk, I'd have to, because if I do get another desk, it would be bigger. I'd have to figure out where to put it in this room.
I see.
Because this room is like the way they placed, like the builders placed things makes it really inconvenient to like place your furniture. Like the heating vent is in the middle
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
of
That's
the
like,
room, so like there's only so many ways I can put my bed in my desk.
Yeah, for sure.
So like that's a thing. But yeah, other than that, it's just been Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's consumed my life.
I fully support that.
Hell yeah, brother. You're part of the wizarding world. You're a wizard, TJ.
Yo, I am. Ravenclaw for the win.
Yeah,
When are we gonna
Ravenclaw's
get some
pretty cool.
chocolate frogs, boys?
I don't know, but actually, speaking of food, there is a new chicken
Ooh.
place that opened in Westdale. So I think it's called like Manga Chicken,
What kind of
Mhm.
chicken?
fried.
Okay. the best
Manga
kind.
chicken.
Manga
Okay.
fried chicken. I think it's Taiwanese style.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Ooh.
They had a soft opening the night, and I know they're opening fully more. So, yeah, I think they're available in Toronto, but here in Hamilton, they've got a place opening. We gotta go one evening.
You tell me when and I'm going.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay, maybe I'll look up when it's actually open. Maybe we'll go this week.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Taiwanese
brother.
fried
Let's
chicken?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this kind of fried chicken. It's like the big slabs of chicken.
Yeah, it's the one
That-
that you get in like a piece of paper, but it's like a whole
Yeah.
chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, so that used to be what we get when I used to live in Taiwan. I would like walk down the street, there'd be a lady there with that kind of stuff, and she would
Yeah.
just drop it into a fryer, drop some cilantro or basil in there, and put it in a bag.
Absolutely.
costs, like,
Oh
$2.
my god.
Yeah. So the fact that I see these prices here, it's kind of wonky to me because
I know.
back then, back then this is just street food. This is like $2.
I know, but then you're like, oh,
Holy crap.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
it's not cheap. Well,
yeah.
it's not that it's not cheap. It's just not. It's more than you would expect it to be. We'll say.
What are we talking about here? Like $30?
No way. Is it $30?
No, I don't know. Have you tried?
I was gonna say like
so
15.
so you didn't try it yet?
No, I just saw that they're opening, so like I have no idea how much it costs.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
down.
all right,
We can
everything's under like $20.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
man.
yeah. The original is $12.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. we
Wait,
can
where do
do
you guys see this?
Assuming this is the right.
I'm looking at their Toronto location on Ritual, so it's like $16 for a combo.
Ritual.
Oh, I'm on mangafriedchicken.com. I
Oh.
don't know if this is the same place.
No, it is. It is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, they have one called the three. Is it the Three Musketeers combo? It's like 3 chickens and fries.
Right, I
I
see
might-
that.
Yeah,
might
and they
to
have
do
the
I
that.
see
different
that.
sauces on them, or whatever.
Yeah, I might have to do that,
Yeah.
boys. We might have
Oh,
to get there.
God.
I guess you're. I think you're right. I think this might have to happen.
Oh, I know where this is. It's near Mac.
Yeah, it's Westdale. Yeah,
Oh, right on.
cool,
Right
cool.
on.
Wait.
All right. Yeah. We'll give you guys a full review of the umami flavors.
First with the hand
Well,
feel, and then the
yeah, well,
mouth.
first the hand feel, the mouth feel.
Yeah.
God damn.
But I also want to recruit you guys for certain things that are coming up, and I also
Uh-huh.
want to make people aware of what's happening.
Okay.
In beginning of March, there's 2 movies that I think we would see. One is not optional, and one is optional.
One is not
Wait, what?
optional. What? What the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means we're going, boys.
Okay. What are we watching?
So the first one that's optional is Creed 3.
Okay.
There's a
yeah.
third one?
Yeah, it's actually
It's gonna
apparently
end at 2.
right. So apparently Sylvester Stallone's not in it, and the one who directed it is Michael B. Jordan.
All
Right.
So,
Yes, yes,
right.
yes.
And I heard that he modeled a lot of the shots and everything on anime fights.
Oh, sweet.
And people who have watched the movie
Oh.
already said that it's quite well done, actually. So
Okay. I think I know
and-
what your other movie is.
okay, go.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh God, no, absolutely not.
Oh dang.
But maybe. No,
That
I
movie was
wanted
a
to.
thing.
I wanted to go see the Demon Slayer special thing that's coming out, where it's the
Oh.
last episode of the last season and the first 3 episodes of the new season.
Oh, that's
They're
out in
releasing it as like a-
March.
Yeah,
a
it's
movie?
beginning of March. Yeah.
Oh. Here I thought you wanted to say
Beginning of
John Wick
March?
Chapter 4, Shazam, Fury of the Gods. But okay, sure. Demon Slayer.
Oh, those are coming out this much. Okay.
Shazam.
I didn't know
Whoa.
what that. I don't know. I'm just here for the. I'm just here for the animus,
Okay.
Animes.
Sounds good.
animus and the
sounds good.
boxing and the boxing. Did you guys watch the second one, Creed 2?
He
Yeah.
loses.
No, that's not. That's not the whole movie.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I mean-
but that's the takeaway. Yeah, it's the one where he loses.
Yeah, in the beginning, and then the Rocky
Yes.
theme comes on, and then
Yeah.
he wins.
Yeah,
Shit's what? Did you actually watch it, Vince?
I did. Yeah,
Oh,
I like Creed,
interesting. Okay, well,
but
there you go.
I know that one got like it wasn't as well received as the first one.
Yes, I also heard that, but
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed the second one immensely, much more than the
Did
first
you?
one.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because I mean, they brought back Ivan Drago and his
Oh, his son.
Right.
and,
Yeah,
and then they
yeah,
they
yeah.
had the
His
continued
son.
rivalry, and then man, I was in the theater by myself. By the way, I watched it on my own.
Cute.
When he knocked him down and the Rocky theme started playing, bruh, I lost it.
Didn't know what to do with yourself.
Didn't know what to do with myself. But yeah, hopefully we can go see that together. Because
sure.
I already saw the movie I wanted to see this month. So
Which is
Which was
oh man, I'm gonna let you guys know that came out on February 10th. How about you look it up and you tell me what movie it was?
what?
I know one of you will know exactly what movie it is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Trust me.
movie Feb
Ye-
10.
Did you find anything?
Titanic 25-year anniversary. Oh my god.
No, it's Magic
Is
Mike.
Magic Mike?
I went opening
Oh.
night.
Oh my god.
This is out already?
I didn't even know it was out. Somebody told me, and I bought tickets immediately, and I went.
Oh,
Me and
man.
the girls went. It was great.
You and the
Magic Mike's
girls
Last
went.
Dance.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, me and 2 other girlfriends went,
Uh,
and I will say that the theater was basically 95%.
is it still
Women.
girls.
Channing Tatum?
It is Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salma Hayek's in it?
Yeah, she's like the main love interest.
Is she dancing?
Selma
no, not
Hayek's the
really.
main interest. Isn't she older now?
Yeah, they end up like it's like definitely the final movie, and he ends up with her in the end. Spoilers.
Wow,
whoa,
this
whoa,
movie
nice
just
kid.
came, this came out like 2 days ago. Wow, you already spoiled it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Magic
Yeah.
Mike.
Yo, buddies, come on.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know how I feel about what.
I don't know.
You can find my review on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man. So you're
It's
saying,
under it's under type V3.
oh yeah, I was gonna say, is it certified fresh?
You certified fresh
Uh,
rating.
Oh
God.
man.
No, I knew you guys would find it right away.
Yeah.
God dang. Magic Mike.
Gotcha, boys.
You actually like those movies?
The second one is my second favorite movie of all time.
Oh wow. I didn't realize you liked it that much.
I really like the dancing. It's great. Physicality. I love Channing Tatum too. So
Okay, good point.
yeah, Channing Tatum's pretty funny. He's a funny dude.
Mm,
Yeah, it's just a good time.
cool. Well, this was a good
Sure.
time, guys.
Yes, sir. I know you guys got to get back to playing Hogwarts Legacy, so I'll let you guys go.
No, I just mean like, it's been a good time. That's all. I didn't have anywhere to go off there, but yeah, I guess it's a good place to end.
I hope TJ comes on more.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I'll be around.
Do you want my mic, my other mic?
Nah.
Like I
feel
have the
that's-
Yeti, and I'm not.
That's too much effort for me.
It's USB if you want it, but okay.
It's too much effort. Wow. Talking to your friends is way too much effort.
No. Using a mic is too much effort, you know?
What do you mean? What do you mean it's too much effort?
So I gotta figure out where to store it and then take it out whenever I come on these things.
You guys store your mics?
I store mine on a boom arm.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
Mine's just always on, so Daddy Google can listen to what I'm talking about.
God dang. No, I would always unplug mine if anything.
Interesting.
Weird.
know that.
Wild.
Yeah.
Mine's always in.
Yeah, same.
All right, well, same time, same place next week.
That's right. Thank you for all your support. Like and subscribe.
Oh,
that
you
a
mean
thing?
to the YouTube audience, right? Sure.
No,
Cool.
both of you. I
Oh.
know both of you are not subscribed. You know what? Actually, before we leave, did you know that 60% of our listeners are not subscribed?
To
Just
you?
kidding.
Are you sure?
No.
Give me a
is that-
place to
isn't
give me somewhere to subscribe to. I'll subscribe. Don't worry, I'll do it.
Yeah. Isn't that what the YouTubers say these days? They're like, 60% of my audience isn't subscribed.
Oh, I don't know. I see the ones that are like 90% aren't subscribed.
Yeah, those are the ones I see.
Rough. I feel like they're being I think it's a little hyperbolic. You know what I mean? I don't think it's 90%. Take it easy.
No,
I
it's
believe
definitely
so.
90%.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
no.
because it's like they made their fame off like one viral video.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Way to call out these YouTubers, bro.
Whatever. They know who they are.
Yeah. That's right.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.